Hey everybody, it's Don with the Phoenix Flipper YouTube channel, and this is your weekly dose of what's sold on eBay. You know, it's been a really great week of record-setting sales for me. In my 3 to 4 years, I think my sales have never been higher. We sold a wide array of items from clothing, from golf clubs, toys, hard goods, air purifiers, whatnot. So just a wide array of things in our store. Before we continue and jump into what's sold, hit that like button down below and please subscribe to our channel so we can continue to bring the live garage sale hauls, the state sale and thrift store hauls, and of course our weekly what's sold videos. So sit back, relax, we hope you learned something, and let's jump into the very first item. Alright, the very first item that sold was this Bachman Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets train set. You know, we bought this right after Christmas, so we missed the holiday rush. But I think someone got it for a Christmas present, just really didn't want it or use it, and they donated it. We sold it used as it had some shelf condition, shelf wear to the box, but it was complete. A lot of the cars were wrapped in plastic, and the train tracks were still in their original styrofoam and unwrapped, so I don't think it was ever used. So just really pristine condition. It took a few months to sell, but it sold for full price of $199.97 plus $24 in shipping. Now this went to Florida, so we paid $34 through FedEx home delivery. So we did pay a little bit more than expected because it went farther away. But we paid $20 for it, so $20 into $200. I'm okay paying that extra $10 in shipping. So this was behind the display case, but always look out for Bachman. It's a really good brand, especially around the holidays. Next item that sold were these Bose Redline double cube speakers. These are kind of a bread and butter item for me. I always try to keep these in my store. I scour Facebook Marketplace, thrift stores, and garage sales to try to pick these up, and usually you can pick them up rather cheap. They usually come in sets of 5 speakers, and I sell them personally in sets of 2. So this one that you're looking at here, it did come in sets of 5. So I did a set of 2, another set of 2, and a single speaker. These sold for full price at $69.97 and $12.43 shipping. This did fit in a regional A rate box, so it was shipped out. I believe it went to California for just under $10. So really good item to flip and keep in your store. Next item that sold was this TaylorMade 3-iron. I picked this up, 3-iron and a 7-iron at a thrift store. I paid $7 a piece for them. Golf equipment is really starting to move. Golf season's right around the corner, and I think people are getting prepared. I'm starting to sell golf clubs and golf shoes and golf shirts. Just some really good things to keep in your store. Stick to the brands like TaylorMade and Callaway and Ping. Stick to those brands and you'll be okay. You do have to know a little bit about golf clubs to sell them, but nothing you can't pick up from a quick YouTube video. There's some really good money to be had by keeping your eye out on these irons. So next item that sold was this lot of 6 Sony Betamax tapes. I don't believe they make Betamax anymore, so whenever you can find these in the media section of the thrift store, definitely pick them up. I buy new VHS tapes that I can lot with VCRs and Betamax. You don't see these as much anymore, but I have $1.50 into each of these. It sold for $35, and it shipped out media mail, so I believe it was just about $4 or $5 in shipping. Next item that sold was this Auric Advantage air purifier. This is a model that I don't usually sell, but I do sell the Auric air purifiers, and they sell rather well. I can only guess that in today's world with the coronavirus going around, people are concerned about pathogens in the air and viruses and bacteria in the air. This is maybe why this one sold. So I do have another one in my store. I picked these up for $9.99 with a coupon. Brought it down to about $7. a piece. This one sold for full price of $45 and $20 in shipping. So keep an eye out for these. I did have to clean it up just a little bit, you know, some hair in the filter and whatnot, but 5 minutes of cleaning, and Orc is a really good brand. These rarely are broken or don't work. They're really built well. So keep your eye out for Orc air purifiers. Next item that sold, I did post this in my last what sold video. I posted a different American doll, girl doll. This one I found at the thrift store for $3, 20% off. So actually brought it down below $3. Little girls, they look for these. I think they probably run about $100 to $150 in the store. The one here in Scottsdale, when we bought my daughter one of these dolls, we went and we bought the accessories and the clothing, and we had to take the doll to the hairdresser that they have there in the store, and we took the doll to lunch. So people really pour money into these, and when you can find them, any of the accessories or anything branded American Doll, pick them up. This one sold for $40 with $10 in shipping. You'll know that it's American Girl doll by the tag on the hip, or on the back of the neck it'll be embossed with the American Girl logo. So keep your eye out for these. They're quick sellers. Next item that sold was this PXG golf pullover. PXG is a luxury golf brand. The golf clubs, I believe, new sell for about $4,000 or $5,000, and the clothing is really sought after. I believe they're made here in Phoenix, and I don't know if the factory released a lot of these to some of the thrift stores, but I've found quite a bit of this lately. I've sold a couple golf polos, and this is actually new without tags. This one was never used. It sold for $105.97 and just under $10 in shipping. So really good flip if you can find these in your thrift stores or garage sales or whatnot. PXG. Next item that sold was a Nerf gun. I found a lot of two of these at a garage sale. They sold rather quickly. The nice thing was they came in this box, and we did disclose that these would not ship with overboxing, that they would ship in the original packing. So we bought them for $5 a piece. We slapped a label on them and sold them for $40 and $10 shipping. So keep an eye out for Nerf. The newer stuff and the bigger rifles, they sell really well. Next item that sold, this one was a brand I was unfamiliar with. Familiar with Patagonia, but this is actually their Hawaiian brand, I believe, or their Aloha brand, but it's Pat Aloha. I was just sorting through the shirts, and I saw the logo, and I recognized the font, and I did a double take, and I looked it up, and sure enough, it was a Patagonia, kind of one of their Aloha brand shirts, but new to me. But this one sold. It only lasted a few days in our store. I believe we paid about $4, $5 for this, and it sold for $38 and $5 shipping, and it went out first class. Next item that sold, again, I just can't stress enough that to keep your eye out for toys while you're in the thrift store. This was one of those little bags that you pass in the toy section that they kind of lot up a bunch of toys together. There's some brands that, with a little bit of research, that really do well. Monster High dolls, Fisher Price. There's some really good toys. So this one sold. It took a few days. $28 in free shipping. We probably paid $3 in one of those little gift bags. So don't pass up toys. There's some really good profit to be had in certain toys. And the last item, the 11th item that sold, this one we just did a video on over the weekend. It was one of our garage sale finds, but it was the Harley Davidson new with tags black leather jacket. This one we bought it on Saturday. It sold today on Tuesday. We did turn down a couple offers on this for $200, and I believe the other one was for $275. It sold this morning for $335 and $25 shipping. This one is going through the eBay international shipping program. and it's actually being shipped to France. So people are still buying internationally, even with all the everything going on in the world. So Harley Davidson is a brand, especially if it's embossed like this with logos and embroidery. Don't pass it up. Even the used stuff sells really well for me. I can't keep it in my store. And motorcycle season's coming, where people are going to want to break out their bikes and their new Harley Davidson gear. So when you see this at the thrift stores, you may pay up for it just a little bit. I did pay $90 for this, but it did sell for $335, so that's a pretty good profit in this jacket. So, and that rounds out my top 11 items that sold this week. Please don't forget to hit the like button down below. Please subscribe to my channel, and we will continue to do this weekly to show you what's sold in our store. Look out on Saturday and Sunday. We do a live garage sale ride along, and this was actually one of those items that we picked up on Saturday. So thank you so much for watching. Keep your eye out for that thrift store gold and those garage sale items. They're out there. Thanks, everyone.